What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today for another BFR. Last night, we had the Game 2 of the preseason between Detroit and Chicago, this time in Detroit. The final score ends up being 2-0 for Detroit. Not a very entertaining game, a rather sloppy game on both sides. Shots were 31-22 Detroit, hits were 21-20 Detroit, faceoffs 29-17 Detroit. Power play, Chicago goes 0 for 1, Wings go 1 for 4. Soderblom saves 29 out of 31. Ben Gaudreau does not get a chance to play, which I was kind of hoping he would. And then Alex Lyon saves 13 out of 13, and Cam Talbot saves 9 out of 9 in the combined shutout. So who Detroit picks for their goaltenders is going to be interesting because you got Talbot, you got Lyon, and you got Husso. I assume Lyon ends up being the third string, but we'll see. Lines for this game, you had Lardis, Nazar, and Reichel on the first line. Second line, Slager, Spellacy, and Craig Smith. Third line was Colton Dott, Cole Gutman, and Gavin Hayes. Fourth line is Zach Sanford, Paul Ludwinski, and Joey Anderson. So some guys we've seen already, some guys we haven't. And on the then on the D pair, a lot of new faces. We got Korchinski and Brody, who played last game. Nolan Allen and Louis Crevier, who Crevier's had NHL time. Allen has not yet, I don't believe. Isaac Phillips, who's had NHL time, and Austin Strand, who hasn't on the third D pair. As I mentioned before, Arvid Soderblom and Ben Gaudreau as the goaltenders. First period, nothing eventful happened. Second period, at 15:15, it's a Detroit stuff-in goal from Christian Fischer with his first of the preseason from Andrew Kopp and Maurice Sider to make it 1-0. 11:28, Chicago penalty to Phillips, a double-minder for high sticking, which would be killed. But right as the 5-on-3 ended, because at 8:09, it's a Chicago penalty to Nazar for cross-checking, and that's one of the most awful calls I might have ever seen in my time watching hockey. It was a cross-check that Nazar simply ran into the defender, like not even ran into. He just simply nudged him from the back. Didn't even move his arms up. Didn't even move his arms, and they called it a cross-check. Don't even get me started on that. But right as the 5-on-3 ended, so Phillips is killed, Nazar's penalty gets negated because at 7:28, Detroit scores a power play one-timer. It's a Vladimir Tarasenko with his first of the preseason from Kopp and Comfort. So Kopp with a pair of assists, looking for a better season than he had last year. 5:38, Detroit penalty to Tomisto for holding, which would be killed. 11 minutes, Chicago penalty to Doc for kneeing, which would be killed. Hawks pull Soderblom. Nothing ends up happening. But that would basically conclude the game. Overall, not a very eventful game. Of course, tonight, in about 15 minutes from now, the Hawks and Blues face off, so I'll have that all ready to go. Have that all set up. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm going to get ready for the Blues game. As you can see on my would be on my left, the viewer's right. We got a board here for the 2024 season. If you can read some of it, it's not really hard to figure out what it says. Been doing the same design every board, but you can see the award winners on there. Hopefully getting around to that video soon. It's been very busy. I'm working on 3 projects for one class, and it's very taxing. And apparently, personal time does not matter in this class because, it's ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. Side note, I'm going to conclude the video there before I get on a rant. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I shall see you all in the next one. Have a good one.